Escobar. They would also suggest that they're artificial.
For the record, I love when chat is like, yeah, you're wrong about this, except here are the number of health organizations that consider breast milk to be a better alternative to formula. The American Academy of Pediatrics, the American Medical Association, the World Health Organization. They all recommend breastfeeding as the best choice for babies. Breastfeeding helps defend against infections, prevent allergies, and protect against a number of chronic conditions. Now, of course, there are obviously instances outside of that where, like, the alternative or supplement, or at the very least, the alternative of baby formula can be helpful with additional vitamins that you might not be able to get from just the titty, straight titty. But just remember that no matter what you have heard thus far, those institutions do believe that. Even the CDC says breastfeeding is better. You're saying the mothers can and should choose what is best for them and their realities, but as a policy, it's better as a country to encourage and incentivize breastfeeding? Yes, unless you're the United States of America, in which case you have companies' interest and bottom lines that you need to... Companies' interest and a bottom line that you need to defend.
Official product was better than the real thing, which wasn't just weapons-grade bollocks, it was also extremely dangerous. Breast milk contains very important sciencey stuff that helps prevent pneumonia, infection.
Also, here, I'll give you a little bit more. It fights infections and other conditions, along with many other benefits of breastfeeding. Breastfed babies have fewer infections and hospitalizations than formula-fed infants. During breastfeeding, antibodies and other germ-fighting factors pass from the mother to her baby and strengthen the immune system. This helps lower a baby's chances of getting many infections, including, but not limited to, ear infections, diarrhea, respiratory infections, and meningitis. Breastfeeding may also protect babies against allergies, asthma, diabetes, obesity, sudden infant death syndrome, also known as SIDS. Breastfeeding is also particularly beneficial for premature babies.
And malnutrition, which are much higher risks in countries that don't have regular access to clean water, i.e. all the countries that Nestle was sending their nurses to. As bad PR headlines go, dead babies is pretty much unbeatable unless it's preceded by the phrase, a gigantic pile of. And that's exactly what Nestle and other formula companies were contributing to. Naturally, people got real mad about this. Protests and boycotts, one notably ran by War on Want, really got people worked up. Nestle's upper management was even brought before a US Senate hearing to account for the multiple, dead kids.
Well, what do you feel is your corporate responsibility to find out the extent of the use of your product in those circumstances in the developing part of the world? Do you feel that you have any responsibility?
We can't have that responsibility.
I'm clipping this and going on Twitter to say you want to encourage breastfeeding so you get to see more titties in public. Based on QRTs on your post, it's going to be a hit. Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, you're going to get, like... I'm going to be honest. If all the fucking, anime avatar, DNI plus 18 anime avatar neurodivergent Twitter, if any of them actually were able to drum up the courage to defeat their agoraphobia, I would have been dead a million times over. The only thing that is preventing me from being fucking murdered is the fact that every single person that tells me that I deserve to be murdered is too much of a coward to leave their house. Thank God for that. As long as outside is scary, it's not safe, a little bit, yes. Why do you say stuff like that? Have you seen, the things that people say to me on Twitter in particular? Just go through literally a single I could literally be touching grass is a wonderful experience. The motherfuckers would be you need to be fucking murdered for that take. Here are your coordinates. Please, someone murder this guy. Now you know how Jordan Peterson feels fat shaming on the timeline? Yeah. Well, it's usually not... the thing is, it's usually not me, saying anything as bad as Jordan Peterson is saying on a regular basis. It's usually just, something I did that is otherwise innocuous, but that people decided to be angry over. or something that like targeted a fandom and made people very frustrated. For example, when I said like it should be illegal to make movies longer than 3 hours, which is like very clearly a fucking comment made in jest that people take seriously and want to kill me over. Or like, yeah, what I said about the Met Gala. When I said that the Met Gala is particularly tasteless on this year. And people literally were like, I agree with you, but I still want to kill you. I want to murder you. I have like the murderous intent and rage.
In the developing part of the world, do you feel that you have any responsibility?
We can't have that responsibility, sir.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
But in 1981, the World Health Organization made it Nestlé's problem by passing the International Code of Marketing Breast Milk Substitutes, better known in the community just as the Code. These guidelines were pushed on Nestlé and other formula companies, and that's why subsequent commercials have to feature these little pro-booby asides.
Gentle, easily digestible. No formula is more nutritious. Remember, breast milk is best.
Since this colossal dose of bad PR, Nestlé have done their best to waft away that dead baby smell. They even funded this pro-boob propaganda supergroup known as the Super Babies.
Yeah, Super Babies on board. Take it away now. We're breastfed and we know it. Breastfed and we know it, yo.
Look, I had to watch a lot of these, so I'm inflicting them on you too.
Woohoo! This is a breastfeeding song for those who help our awesome moms.
MC Milkers and the Mammary Gang have been assaulting the eyes and ears of the global south since
I mean, every time I see shit like this, I'm like, okay, like abortion is necessary and should be encouraged.
2015. They don't sell any Nestlé products, but they do perform a useful function for the company. They're rolled out every breastfeeding week to promote the good things about breastfeeding and to brush under the carpet all the bad things about formula feeding. But it's been a while since Nestlé swept all those dead babies under the rug of corporate non-responsibility. It's not like they're still at it. Right? Well, Nestlé are still at it. They've just gotten a bit sneakier. While formula sales have stalled in many countries, it is soaring in others, especially in Southeast Asia and the Pacific, which is coincidentally where Nestlé are focusing their marketing. Save the Children released an expansive report in 2018 detailing how Nestlé and other formula companies are still bribing healthcare workers, still giving out free samples in medical settings, and advertising in hospitals. Nestlé are breaking the law, but only in countries where they are likely to get away with it. Nestlé is also...
Starting to think Nestle is an evil company, says Good Morning Comrade Radio. I need to think that these Nestle guys, they don't have the best interest of the people in mind, I think. I agree.
the world's leading producer of plastic bottles that they kindly fill with a free sample of tap water. But hey, what's wrong with that? You've got to stay hydrated, and have you tried carrying water around without a bottle? It's a hassle. Well, as with formula, Nestlé's